The risk of disruption in a project is unavoidable. Disturbances come suddenly and must be resolved immediately. It can be a problem that can endanger everything from work processes to safety. Engineering is one of the professions that will face various work challenges, both in the field regarding production equipment to problems in calculation and design. Therefore, an engineer should have good problem-solving skills. One type of must-have problem-solving ability for an engineer is troubleshooting. Never heard about that before? Troubleshooting is a systematic search for the source of the problem so the problem can be solved. It's also about the process of eliminating potential causes of a problem. Usually, troubleshooting is also related to solving problems that are emergencies and need to be solved immediately. Then why do chemical engineers need good troubleshooting skills? Engineers must be responsible for a project related to the production and design of a product. In the process of designing and production, there will be various problems that obstruct the progress of the project. From equipment constraints to other resource constraints, these disturbances can certainly endanger the production process and even work safety. Therefore, engineers must have the ability to minimize and overcome existing problems so as not to obstruct and endanger the existing production process. However, problems cannot be solved instantly. There are multiple stages that must be observed and applied carefully. First and the most important, prioritize and pay attention to safety, health, and environmental issues. Implementing temporary solutions will allow some time to solve the problem. Rushing can cause a safety hazard. Next is to define your problems and understand the basics well. Use calculations, models, experiments, and so on to check your theory. Know what's important and what's not. Then do a background research and know what to expect before you start. What kind of temperature profile do you expect? What kind of separation quality do you expect? After that, brainstorm the solutions. Don't get too hung up on theory and pay attention to the data that has been found in the field and visualize what is happening. Use people as source of information to choose the solutions. Operators can be a powerful resource. They know how to make their own equipment work. Listen to all sources and see values from different points of view. Next is to learn by example. Incident investigation provides ideas for failure modes. A good investigation covers people, equipment, and systems. A person who learns from the failures of others is wise. Also, don't forget to test your strategy and be patient. Do all the practical tests before making permanent changes. And correcting an obvious problem doesn't necessarily solve the whole problem. After all, if the test produces a positive result, we can communicate our solutions to other workers to work together and fix the problem. With this series of stages, an engineer can solve existing problems quickly, responsively, and orderly. Now let's take a case study. In some cases in the industry, there's a pump machine equipped with a leak detection system. Before we put the leak detection system, we never knew any problems about this pump machine. But after we put in the leak detection system, we knew that the seals of the pump frequently leaked. So how do we fix this problem? We already defined the problem by using a leak detection system. What we have to do next is read the table of contents of the manual book and look for the specific page about the leakage only. By then, we found the part that we should fix or change. Next step, we have to brainstorm the solution with available data. The leak detection system shows that the leaking problems are happening in the short pipe parts and the faucet part. Because the pipe is too short and the faucet is too loose, the water that flows from the pump machine is leaking. Now we know what we should do to fix this problem. We have to replace the old short pipe with a longer pipe and replace the old faucet with a new one. So the water from the pump can flow slower in the longer pipe and won't leak because the water can be blocked well by the new faucet. In conclusion, to be able to do troubleshooting, we must pay attention to several aspects, starting from patience, agility, calm, thoroughness, and having a systematic and creative mindset. Thanks for watching this third episode of ChEfacts, and don't forget to follow all of IGITB student chapter social media.